Okay, cool. All right, family. 1 second. We live right now, but I'm about to share the class. Give me 1 second, family. All right. All right. Cool. Shalom, family. How y'all doing? Everybody good? Good. Con. All right. Let me open it up with a clip, man. All right. So today's title, as you guys can see, is addressing the situation with Nick Cannon. All right. How many of y'all know what's going on with Nick Cannon? He a coon? Nah, he knows some better because he knew enough to say we was Israelites. Go ahead. He got scared. You know what, with Nick Cannon, it's not the fact that he recanted his statement, it's the fact that he recanted his statement, he giving money to them, and he's saying he was wrong for everything he said. I can see if you said, my bad, Jewish community, and that's it. You literally said everything you said was wrong.
Misinformation.
My bad. I was listening to people that didn't have credible sources. Oh, my fault. You know what? I'm going to donate on top of the millions of dollars that you are billions of dollars that you guys already have. Hey, well, I'm going to still give you another couple million to help you for your charities. You know, it don't matter. Look, this how I feel. If you ain't with the business, shut up. Hey, when we is in the hood gang banging, if you ain't with the business, don't get in this car. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk the talk and then can't walk the walk. See, that's why I always say in this generation, it's cool to be a revolutionary. Nah, it's real. You can lose your life. And they did threaten him like that. I know they did because on this interview, I'm about to show y'all that's exactly what they did. So let me. He did. He had P. Diddy backing him up. He had Ice Cube backing him up. He had all of the black people backing him up. That's not true either. He had Master P backing him up. Everybody. It's no excuse for Nick Cannon.
He had the whole community.
Hey, the whole black community was behind him. The Hebrews. You know when you got the Hebrews behind you, bro. Ask Brendan T. Jackson. He ain't tripping and he still live in Hollywood. So look, at the end, and Nick Cannon ain't like he need money. He already got the bread. you understand what I'm saying? So in Nick Cannon's words, we're not going to play this. We're going to play a little bit of this, right? But in Nick Cannon's words, they threatened him, right, to make him a public example. All right, and he folded. Now, let's play it. So this clip is what? Okay, this clip is the clip that. Let me go live. Hit this. This clip is the clip that inspired this lesson. All right, can you guys see multiple screens? I know it's a little lag. Bear with me. Let's see. Where we at? Okay, we right here. So let me know. I'm about to play this clip. I'm gonna go back to probably right here. All right, where we at with it? Let's see. Okay, right. Yeah, he already looked like a coon. I don't even know. I couldn't even watch this. All right, can y'all see it? Yeah, okay, let me turn it. Okay, we good. Let me make the screen bigger. All right. So this is the clip right here that inspired this lesson today. All right.
Got mixed up in that, and even when the savagery and lesson, I was speaking from books that I
is it turned up right there?
Read and know about white supremacy. I wasn't speaking at one point. I was.
Hold on, real quick, because hold on 1 second.
You want to just play it on my phone?
I can play it right here. Here it is, right here. All right, listen, I'm about to play it. I unmuted my computer because I thought it was I muted the computer to keep it playing on there, but it's cool. All right, so let me go back a little bit more so we can restart this. I know. I want y'all to hear it too. All right, so we good. Let me see. Boom, boom. 14. All right.
Because I'd like to get a piece of the action. If we own all the banks, what happened?
Yeah, why you didn't get your share? But no, and again, because when I speak of those things, to me, got mixed up in that, and even the savagery.
Can y'all hear it? Y'all can't hear it in here, huh?
Speaking from books that I've read and know.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Why you can't just play it? Oh, okay, I see. All right, so look, let's do this. Can somebody play it on the phone?
Yeah, whoever got the loudest
Whoever
phone.
got the loudest phone.
That was yours, Nikki?
I want you. I know they can hear it online, but I want them to. Can somebody play it on the phone?
Oh, what if I play? I can play with this.
Yeah, on the speaker.
Yeah, play it on the speaker. Play it on the speaker, loud. Okay. Yeah. All right. Play it on the speaker. Play it on the speaker, loud. Okay. Turn it down a little bit, loud. You don't gotta have it too loud. Okay, that's good. Okay, calm. All right. So, all right, we about to play it.
I was not speaking. Now, I hate white supremacy, and I.
Turn it up a little bit.
Oh, I gotta turn them all the way, so I'm playing.
Learned from in the recent times, even when I said this is a statement I definitely I said I can't be anti-Semitic because I'm from this is a statement 100%. One of the reasons because whether you believe my DNA and whether we
it's echoing, yeah. All right, look, so I guess y'all not gonna be able to hear it then. I don't know how y'all gonna be able to hear it. Okay. All right, mute it on your phone. Hold on. Bear with me online because I want the family to hear it. I know you guys can hear it, but I want to make sure they can hear it. All right. Okay. So we're gonna play it one more time. One more time. Sorry. All right, I'm playing it. Everybody ready? All right.
I want then Jekyll Island.
I want to talk about banking too, because I'd like to get a piece of the action. If we own all the banks, what happened?
Yeah, why you didn't get your share? But no, and again, because when I speak of those things, and that's what to me got mixed up in that, and even when the savagery and lesson, I was speaking from books that I've read and know about white supremacy. I wasn't speaking at one point. I was not speaking. Now I hate white supremacy, and I will say this: you don't have to be white to practice the energy of white supremacy. There's black
coming up right now
who practice white supremacy, who are religiously living that to this day. So even in that sense of because what I learned from in the recent times, even when I said this is a statement I definitely take. I said I can't be anti-Semitic because I'm from the Semitic people. I was 100% wrong. One of the reasons because whether you believe my DNA and whether we can go ancestry.com or wherever we go and see who if I do have, Hebrew blood flowing through my body, just because I'm a Hebrew doesn't mean I can't perpetuate hate.
So did you hear what he said? So basically what he said for those that couldn't hear him in here, he was saying that he can't be anti-Semitic, right? Because, right? Anti-Semitic means anything that's anti. They use it for the term to be a Jew, but we're going to get what it actually really means, right? What Semitic really means, right? But he's saying that he can't say that because at first he was saying, I can be anti-Semitic because I am Semitic, right? He's recanting that statement. So what he's saying is that, no, I actually can be anti-Semitic. So the statement that he's saying is, yes, I am anti-Semitic, but my statements were anti-Semitic. So me claiming to be a Semitic person or Shemitic person is anti-Semitism. So basically what he's saying is you can't claim to be Semitic. That would be being anti-Semite. So he's recanting his statement. So what I want to do is I want to shed light on what is a Semite anyway. What is a Semite? Does anybody know what a Semite is? And that's what I want to talk about today. Because if you understand what a Semite is today, let's get what a Semite is. All right. All right. So I have it here. Okay. All right. So here's the definition of Semitic. All right. A subfamily of Afro-Asiatic languages that includes Akkadian, Arabic, Aramaic, Ethiopic, Hebrew, and Phoenician. All right. It says of or relating to the Shemites or their languages, especially of those pertaining to the Jews. Right. So a Semitic person, I want you guys to pay attention to Afro-Asiatic. Okay. We're gonna go to this, right? Afro-Asiatic. And also I want you to pay attention and notice that it says Arabic, right? Because a misconception is this: Arabs are anti-Semitic, aren't they? That's a big misconception that people say. Arabs are anti-Semitic because they hate the Jews. But an Arab is Shemitic.
By their own definition.
By their own definition. By the definition of Semitic, an Arabic person is Semitic. So how can you say you're an anti-Semitic person when you are Semitic? That doesn't mean you're anti-Semitic. That means you're anti whoever that individual you are anti against. But what they do is they use these terms to try to say, oh, see, you're anti-Semitism. No, because we are Shemites, right? And that includes the Arabic nations. All right. So now let's go to Semite. All right. Look, it says a member of any of various ancient and modern peoples. Now, peep where this is from. Originating in southwestern Asia, including the Akkadians, Canaanites, Phoenicians, Hebrews, and Arabs. Okay. It says a Jew, a member of any of the peoples descended from Shem, the eldest son of Noah. How many kids did Shem have? He had a couple. He had a whole line, but noticeably, Ishmael came from Shem, right? The Israelites came from Shem, right? Now, if you get confused, like, well, what about Canaanites? Because Canaanites didn't come from Shem. Well, what it's talking about is relating to a people in a certain region as well. So that's where we get into the term Afro-Asiatic. Has anybody ever heard that term? Afro-Asiatic? You know, the conscious community, they always say the Afro-Asiatic. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Okay, so the conscious community always talk about the Afro-Asiatic people. We are the original Afro-Asiatic people, right? Well, where do these Afro-Asiatic people come from? Do they descend from Eastern Europe? Absolutely not. Let's see, right? Because Afro-Asiatic is the same as calling yourself a Shemite. So Nick Cannon was absolutely wrong when he recanted this statement to say when he recanted the statement of he couldn't be and said that he could be one. No, you can't be anti-Semitism because you are a Semite. Let's read this. Relating to or donating a family of languages, right? Of languages, because it's also a Semitic language. You have ancient Phoenician, right? You have the ancient Chaldeans, right? Those are all considered people that spoke ancient Phoenician, which is an Afro-Asiatic language. Even Egypt, even the hieroglyphs, right? That's an Afro-Asiatic language because even Egyptians are considered Afro-Asiatic. So you might ask yourself, well, how do we do the connection with Shem and Hamites then? And then the Hamites are also can be called Afro-Asiatic because you got to understand at a period of time we had what? The Tower of what? Babel, where everybody spoke what? The same language. And this is where you get your Afro-Asiatic language. Because remember, it says donating to a people and peoples that speak a certain language. You understand? Which this is all biblical history. So if you study biblical history, you'll be able to understand, well, damn, we're going to see it by the end of the day, okay? So it says relating to or donating a family of languages spoken in the Middle East. Now they say Middle East, but where's the Middle East, brothers? Africa. The Middle East is in Africa, right? Did it say Eastern Europe? No, it says and North Africa, right? So the Middle East, North Africa says the family is commonly divided into 5 groups: Semitic, Optic, Berber. Remember this term, Berber, right? Cushtic, and Chadic. All right. Ancient Egyptians was also a member of this family because the language that they spoke descends from, because we know when you go deeper into the ancient languages, they all go back to the same language, right? You can say ancient Hebrew, the ancient Hebrew language, or you could say Phoenician, because if you look up ancient Hebrew, Phoenician is going to come up, all right? Or was better known to some as the Lashawan Kodash, or relating to an Arabic speaking dialect, because we know that Arabic, it all derives from the same language. Okay, so now when you have this, now let's get a map, right? Let's get a map of where these people were located. Afro-Asiatic, okay. Okay, y'all see this? Y'all see this map? Everybody can see it? Okay. When you see here, Afro-Asiatic languages, right? So you see all the names of the people groups, right? Y'all see Semitic? See this? Semitic right here is all the green. So you guys see all this green? From Saudi Arabia all the way to the Western Sahara, to Morocco. Y'all see that? Look at this. To Niger. Y'all see Niger? Pay attention to that word Niger. What does Niger mean? Means black, don't it? Pay attention. I want y'all to don't forget Berber and don't forget Niger. But do you see all of this green from Egypt to the Sudan, to Saudi Arabia, to Yemen, all to Libya, all the way to you get to the Western Sahara, right? And you see Israel right in this region right here. You see that? You see Lebanon, you see Israel, okay? You see Syria. This whole region is in what continent? Africa. So for Nick Cannon to recant his statement, who are these white people that say who's a Semite and not? We got a whole bunch of people that can be recognized as Semites. Why is it only them being recognized as Semites? That means the same people that they claim are their mortal enemies, which are Arabic people, they're actually Semites. That means that, logically speaking, I'll be your brother. So now Arabic, it's a misconception that Arabs and these white Jews are two different people groups. Actually, we all come from the same people. We all come from the same stock. We all are Semites. But we have one group of people saying, no, even though I know all of y'all Semites, you can't claim to be who you are. I'm going to tell you. And not only that, because there's a specific group of Semites that were chosen, because not all Semites were chosen. There was only a specific group of Semites that were chosen. and we're going to get who those brothers are, all right, right now. So let's get a couple of scriptures, right? So let's go to okay. So now let's go to Job 9 and 24. Job chapter 9, verse 24.
Job chapter 9, verse 24.
Job.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
Right. What did it say? Read it again.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
Who's controlling the world right now? The white man is, right? Oh no, the Arab man is these. Shut up. The white man is controlling the world. Okay. Is the Arab man controlling the world? Is the Arab man having a nation of people apologize to them? Absolutely not. The white race, and particularly the Jewish white race, is the only race of people that will tell, if you go back and watch that whole documentary with Nick Cannon, they're the only group of people that will tell you, we're going to ruin your life. They told Nick Cannon, we're going to bury you. We're going to make you, in that interview, they told Nick Cannon, we're going to make you a public example. I'm going to make, who the hell is you to make me an example? That means if I can make you a public example, that means I got power, don't I? That means that, watch this. Can we make anybody a public example for supporting white supremacy, police brutality? We got to fight damn near to get somebody fired from the job, let alone getting convicted of a crime. And they still and they still get reinstituted back in a different police department. So, but these people can say and control the narrative of history. That's crazy, ain't it? We just went through the terms of what a Semitic person is, and the Semitic people were in Africa. So is it far-fetched for me to say that I'm a Semitic person? Even if you choose to say that you're not a Jew, well, is it far-fetched for me to say, because the slave trade, where were we taken from? Northwest Africa. So where were we taking from? A Semitic landmass. So is it wrong for me to say I'm a Shemite? Absolutely not. But that's the goddamn devil. The goddamn devil for you. Now watch this, read.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Uh-huh.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
He does what?
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
Who the hell covered the faces of the judges thereof? Go ahead, huh?
Leonardo da Vinci.
Right.
Renaissance period.
Uh-huh. You've been studying, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we're gonna get into that. Who covered the faces of the judges? We're gonna get that. We're gonna prove it. We're gonna prove who did it, and then you'll understand who has power. So this lesson was inspired when Nick Cannon misspoke. No, he didn't misspoke the first time. He misspoke the last time in this interview because he got punked.
Yeah.
Now, Nick Cannon, you know, when the going get tough, the tough get going, my boy. You got to be ready for this. We know, hey, the job is dangerous, but you took it. You knew the job was dangerous when you took it. You thought it was cool to be a revolutionary until they put that fire on that ass. They put that fire on that ass is a problem. You understand? So let's get some more. So let's prove something. So we know that Asiatic people, we know that Shemites, right? We know that Esau was a Shemite, huh? We know that. But now we have a problem here. We have a mixing up of people groups. We got a whole mixing up because the white man covered the face of the judges. So you know what we have to do to get the original pigment of the Jewish Shemites? Process of elimination. We got to go to them what? We got to go to them scriptures because the scripture is going to tell you. So now let's hold that. Let's get this. Let's go to Genesis 11 and 27. Let's watch this. 27. Remember we did that game, y'all? Where Abraham homeland from? Did you just say Bethlehem, girl? And she said it boldly too. Where's Abraham's homeland? Ur the what? Okay, Ur the Chaldees. All right, don't forget that. Let's read that. Let's read Genesis 11 and 27.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 11, verse 27. And these are the generations of Terah.
Now, Terah was Abraham's father. Read.
Terah begot Abram, Nahor, and Haran. And Haran begot Lot. And Haran died before his father Terah in the land of his nativity in Ur of the Chaldees.
So Terah, right, begot Haran, right? And Haran begot who? Lot, right? And read verse 29.
Verse 29. And Abram and Nahor took them wives. The name of Abram's wife was Sarai.
Now, what landmass were they in? Ur of the Chaldees, right? Now, let's go skip down, read verse 31.
Verse 31. And Terah took Abram, his son, and Lot, the son of Haran, his son's son, and Sarai, his daughter-in-law, his son Abram's wife, and they went forth with them from Ur of the Chaldees.
They went from Ur of the Chaldees. So where is Ur of the Chaldees, brothers? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you where Ur of the Chaldees is. All right. Let's get this. And let's go. Boom. Zoom in on it. Where's Ur of the Chaldees at, family? Y'all see it right here? This is where Abraham was from. This is where Abraham was from. Look, you see Babylon, you see Chaldea. This is Ur right here. You see the Fertile Crescent? So they traveled to the land of Canaan. Where's the land of Canaan? The land of Canaan is in this area right here. All right. Now, y'all see Egypt. Y'all see Paran. Y'all see all of that, Mesopotamia. So where is that area at? That area is located where? Africa. It's located in this region. This region right here is where it's located. All right. So they traveled from this region in Iraq, right? Iraq, which is the modern day name, but this is where the region of Babylon was. If you didn't know that, take notes. Iraq, modern day Iraq, is actually ancient Babylon. Okay, so all of that took place in this area right here, Saudi Arabia and Iraq, right? And they traveled from this area all the way to Canaan. This was before it was the land of Israel. It was the land of Canaan. But what area is this? This is a Semitic people. Because didn't we just pull up that this is a Semitic area? Absolutely. Y'all see this? Y'all following along? So when you go here, boom, and you go back here, where was Abraham from? Abraham was a Shemite. He was, not only was his father's lineage, he was a Shemite, but he lived in the area where the Shemites lived. All right. And which would be in this area. Okay. So now what do we have to do? Now what we have to do is, since we have a geographical location of these people, okay, so now that we have a geographical location of these people, how do we figure out what skin tone were these people? Huh? Bible, absolutely, correct, the Bible. Are we going to listen to the white man? No, we're going to go where? To the Bible. What color were these Afro-Asiatic people? Now, common sense tells you majority of these people were what color people? Black people. All right. So let's get this. This is where it's going to get interesting. Let's go to Genesis 2 and 7. Let's just start off with Adam.
The book of Genesis, chapter 2, verse 7. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life.
So how did the Most High form man? Now, what color is dirt? Now, this was in the beginning of creation. So what color was that dirt? When soil was healthy, what color is it? Oh, don't believe me. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it real quick. I'm gonna pull it up. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna share my screen. All right. All you got to do is look up healthy soil. Now, like I said, if this was a Garden of Eden, and if this is what healthy soil looks like, watch this. Let me know when y'all see it. Okay, can we go? Advertisement. Let's go back this way. Let me just zoom in. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Yeah, here it is right here. It's a little lad.
Yeah, I got you.
So y'all see it? What color is that soil? It said red. What do you see red there? Look, let's get a better picture for you, because what color is that soil? What color is that soil? It's dark. The soil is almost black. But the soil is black. When you have healthy soil, it's black. Look, and even look, healthy soil is the real key to feeding the world. Y'all see that? And what color that's so what color was Adam if he was formed out of this type of dirt? He was black. It's a black man. It's a dark-skinned man. You know, they get sense, oh, black man, that's a color. We know it's a color, but the point is he was dark in complexion. So let's read that again. Let's read it again. Genesis 2 and what? 7. Let's read that one more time.
And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life.
The dust of the ground. That's the Garden of Eden. So what it looked like? It looked black. So, we got the original man. Now, science would tell you that the original man is what color? No, black. They tell you all life. Come on, man. They tell you all life start from black people. They'll tell you that. Science will tell you that. Yeah, all life start from black people. Because I learned this from Mosh, the Eve gene, right? Black people are the only people that can, on the face of the planet, that can produce all type of multi-level different colors of people and children. Look at my kids. I got two, what we call it, dark caramel, or a little darker in complexion. Then I got like three. Then I got like 3 light ones. You understand? And then my grandfather is a perfect example, because my grandfather had my father, which is a lighter in complexion. But whoever seen my grandfather know my grandpa looked like this dirt. You understand? But my grandpa had my dad, which is like my color or lighter than me. My dad a little lighter than me, huh? You see that? So we all know that life all comes from who? Black people. You have to be darker, because being a Caucasian person is what? Being Caucasian is a what? Genetic mutation. It's a genetic mutation. And they'll tell you it's a genetic mutation. So now we know that the original man was what? Okay, we got that. Anybody confused? You know, you be acting, well, no, it's actually a simulative. Shut up. It tells you it was formed out of the ground. Okay? We let the scripture speak for itself. We don't got to have a white man tell us who's Afro, who's Asiatic. No, we know who it is. So Adam was a black man. He was a dark-skinned man, okay? Dark-skinned man. So let's go from there. Let's get Exodus 2:16. Now, what did we just show? Didn't we just show that Egyptians will be recognized as an Afro-Asiatic people, which is a Semitic people, right? Because of the language, okay? When you break it down, not because of the actual lineage, because we know that the term comes from Shem. But let me ask you this question. Let's read Exodus 2:16.
Verse 16. Now the priest of Midian had 7 daughters, and they came and drew water and filled the trough to the water their father's flock.
Now this is the priest of Midian, right? Who is this story talking about? This is talking about Moses. Read.
And the shepherds came and drove them away. But Moses stood up and helped them and watered their flock.
Mm-hmm.
And when they came to Reuel, their father, he said, How is it that ye are come so soon today?
Mm-hmm.
And they said, An Egyptian delivered us out of the hands of the shepherds.
Now they call Moses an Egyptian. Now let me ask y'all this question. What color are the Egyptians? Okay, let's prove it, because you know some people think they white. Still to the day. I mean, in the movies they tell them they try to portray them to be white. Watch this. Watch this. Who is this? Look at these people. Let's get let's see. Not that one. Y'all see this? Let me get. I wanted to get let's see. Watch this. Hold on. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. This is a real. Let's see if I can do this. Look at this picture. Let's go back. I'm gonna get a let's do this. Let's go. Let's get this one. Y'all see this? This is on the walls of Egypt. Oh, this is a video.
In equatorial Africa and living in a hot environment, the skin must have been able to sweat very efficiently.
I just want to get a good picture. I mean, y'all can kind of see all the pictures though. When we go down, y'all see him? I exited out of it. Yeah. Let's see. I wanna zoom in. Okay. I want to see a picture. Okay, y'all see this picture right here? Y'all see this sculpture? This is found in Egypt. What color is he? Brown, huh? This is all found in Egypt. It was one though I wanted to show you guys. Where was he at? Hold on, let me see. Hold on, let me see if I can show you guys. It was one. All right, y'all see this one right here? This is y'all see this right here? Let me zoom in. Y'all see this? This is a sculpture in Egypt. What color is that? Dark. This is some more right here. Dark. This is another one. This is a real sculpture right here. Dark. Y'all see that? Look. Look at this. Dark. Look at that. Look at this one right here. Dark. So what color were the Egyptians? We all know this. This is common sense, right? Yeah, that's what they did. Look at this one. This is a full body male right here. What color is he? Oh, it's a little lag. You're going to see it. They look like, yeah, Eddie Murphy too. Look at this. Y'all see this? This is in the museum right here. All right, look at this. You see that? What? So we see that the Egyptians are what color and complexion? Dark-skinned people. Look at this. Now look. Now watch this. You see what they did to the Sphinx? They shot the nose off. You see this? Why you think they shot that nose off? Absolutely. 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 So we all know that the Egyptians is dark-skinned people, right? So now with that being said, how the hell was Moses, being a white Semitic man, in Africa mistaken as Egyptian. Now, well, that's because he had jewelry on. That's because he had Egyptian jewelry on. If I bring Eminem white ass in here right now with all the hip hop clothes he be wearing, are we gonna be confused with him being a black man? So was it the clothes he was wearing, or was it his skin complexion on top of what he had on? that gave him the look like as an Egyptian. Y'all see that? Y'all following? So let's read that one more time.
Exodus chapter 2, verse 16. Let me get to the point. Verse 18. And when they came to Reuel, their father, he said, how is it that ye come so soon today? And they said, an Egyptian delivered us out of the hand. An Egyptian delivered us out of the hands.
What colors were the Egyptians? So what color was Moses? So watch this. What the hell is that dude sitting in the seat with Nick Cannon talking about? That's what I'm talking about. The truth shall be told, though. We're going to use the scriptures. Let's get some more. Let's go to Exodus 4. Exodus 4 and 6.
The book of Exodus chapter 4, verse 6. And the Lord said furthermore unto him, put now thy hand into thy bosom. And he put his hand into his bosom, and when he took it out, behold, his hand was leprous as snow.
Now, everybody familiar with this, right? Moses put his hand in his bosom, right? Okay. Read.
And he said, put thy hand into thy bosom again, and with his hand into his bosom again, and he plucked it out of his bosom, and behold, it was turned again as his other flesh.
Now, if his hand turned white as snow, how your hand turn white as snow when your hand already white as snow? Can anybody explain that to me?
Are you telling me the 12th, the 10 Commandments lied to me?
The movie 10 Commandments was terrible. They lied to you. So if I put my hand in my bosom and it turns as my other flesh, what does that mean? That means my other flesh has to be what? A darker complexion. That's 2 strikes. So now we got Moses. This is the man that they say they descend from. They say they descend from the same tribe as Moses, right? But Moses, we got 2 scriptures showing you that Moses was depicted as a dark in complexion man. He was look like an Egyptian. If I say you look white, what am I telling you? You look white. You Caucasian. God damn, is he white or not? He look white. If I say you look like an Egyptian, and didn't we just see them pictures of them Egyptians? Color was them Egyptians. It was dark. So what was Moses? It was a dark-skinned man. Now, and we got a situation where he put his hand in his bosom, and if you put your hand in your bosom and it don't turn, and it turn white, and it turns to your other flesh, that means your other flesh has to be darker in complexion. Let's get more though. Let's get Genesis 50 and 5. Let's get the whole nation of Israel. We're gonna put some respect on the real Jewish Semite names, because there's many different Semite people or Semitic people. We're gonna put the respect on the Jewish Semites though, which is you in here.
Genesis what?
Let's read Genesis 50. I got you. Genesis 50 and 5.
Verse 5. My father made me swear, saying, lo, I die in my grave which I dig for me in the land of Canaan. There shalt thou bury me. Now therefore let me go up, I pray thee, and bury my father.
Let's skip down. Let's go to let's read verse 9. So Joseph is going to go bury his father, right? Read.
Verse 9. And there went up with him both chariots and horsemen, and it was very great company. And they came to the threshing floor of Atad, which is beyond Jordan, and there they mourned with a great and very sore lamentation. And he made a mourning for his father 7 days. And when the inhabitants of the land, the Canaanites, saw the mourning in the floor of the Atad, they said, this is grievous mourning to the Egyptians.
Now, wait. How the hell did they mistake the whole nation of Israel that went to Canaan as Egyptians? You mean to tell me the whole nation you mistook for Egyptians?
Bring it out, kid.
That don't even make no sense. When the Egyptians was dark. So that, not no disrespect. Can I be honest with y'all? When you see a bunch of niggas together, you can't pick them out. It's like they all look the same. So it's the same thing. You see a bunch of melanated people, they all look the same. And now watch this. Well, that's just a coincidence. We're gonna bring it all the way out today. We're gonna make it to where it's no coincidence. You cannot say anything about the Jews being a Caucasian race of people. They are converts. They're Ashkenaz. They're Eastern Europeans that converted to Israel, to Jews. And they know it. That's why they so mad. What you so mad for? They pressed. We gotta make sure they don't say that. Man, if I know I'm a Jew, I know I'm a Jew. I don't care if you accept it or not. They mad. They gotta shut people up. Why the hell they gotta shut people up? Exactly. That truth is coming out. Oh man, they've been exposed. They've been exposed. Go ahead up.
Also, if Moses was a so-called white man, he could pass for Pharaoh's.
Absolutely.
He was stuck up like a sore thumb, you know what I mean?
That's a good point, my brother. That's a good. How the hell he killed a decree? I'm killing all the Jews, all the Israelites. But I forgot Moses. I'm colorblind when it comes to Moses. He would have been like, man, get that Israelite male baby out of here and kill it. Right. You telling me you can't tell the difference between a beautiful, vibrant chocolate baby versus a red baby that look like an alien? Because them white babies be ugly. Now, I'm going to tell y'all that. Google it right now. Do I need to Google it? I can share my screen. Do I need to Google it? I've never seen a pretty white baby. Y'all want me to put it up? I've never. Hey, look, hold on. Brothers don't believe me. I hope that, look. I've never seen a pretty white baby. Have y'all? I'm just being honest.
Not even a Gerber baby.
True love. Go in there and play with them toys, man.
Look at the hell. Let's get this. Look. You see, they tried to sneak this one in. They tried to sneak this one in right here. Look, that ain't a white baby, okay? That's not a white baby. Look at this.
It's scary, huh? It still look like a fetus.
Now, is it me? Look, I've never seen. Look, and let me tell y'all something. This the prettiest out of pretty white babies. They picked the top ones, but majority of them don't look like even this. Oh yeah, this dog right here. Look, where he at? Now you telling me if Pharaoh seen this, Pharaoh black as hell, and he see this come to him talking about this Moses. Look, I am, but he say this is Moses right here, Father Papa, Moses. This right here, blue eyes. Come on, man, this is not Moses. Like, who the hell baby is that? Where's the one y'all say? Oh, this one right here. Oh shit, my bad. No bad. Yeah, it's right here. This one, right? I wish you could see this. Let me see. Look at this. These are some ugly babies, man. This is kind of blurry, but I wish you could see that. But y'all get the point, right? Now, so that'll be the question. All right. How the hell that type of baby is brought to Pharaoh is beyond me. So the whole nation of Israel was considered to be who? Because they look like who? But let's get some more. Let's get Acts chapter 21, verse 37. 21:37. Because our people always got mistaken as Egyptians.
They got tails, huh?
They
got tails.
Cave monkeys. 21 and 37, yeah.
Acts chapter 21, verse 37. And as Paul was led.
Who know about Paul? Who know about Paul? Yeah, we all know Paul. He was a great man. Was Paul Edomite? If you type in Paul in your Google search, he's gonna come up white. Let's see what Paul looked like. Read.
And as Paul was to be led into the castle, he said unto the chief captain, may I speak unto thee? Who said, canst thou speak Greek?
They're like, how the hell you speaking Greek, Reed?
Art not thou that Egyptian?
They're like, aren't you an Egyptian? Now, Paul, now you telling me it's a coincidence? Moses was mistaken for an Egyptian. The whole nation of Israel was mistaken as an Egyptian. And now Paul was mistaken as an Egyptian. What is this telling you? The dark-skinned people. And we just pulled up what Egyptians look like, right? The dark-skinned people. So somebody lying. Somebody lying. According to the scriptures, according to the Bible, somebody is lying. But let's get more though. Let's keep going. Let's get Acts 13 and 1. Watch this. Watch this. Acts 13 and 1.
Acts chapter 13, verse 1. Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon.
Now Barnabas and Simeon were reputable teachers, right, of the disciples, right? This is Barnabas and Simeon. Let's get what happened. Read.
That was called nigger.
That was called who?
Nigger.
That was called what?
Nigger.
Wait, so Paul and Barnabas was called nigger or Niger. Hold on. What does that word mean? Let's get it. Let's get what it means. Now, you can go to the Blue Letter Bible. If I pull it up in the Blue Letter Bible, watch this. That term means black. It's a Latin word for black. So wait, this word was a surname to Simeon. Simeon's surname was black. Nigger or Niger. Exactly. Nigger is the same word as Niger. Niger's just Latin. Nigger is just Spanish or negro. So Simeon's surname was what?
Niger.
Them fake Jews got some explaining to do. Oh, let's look it up. Right. Because that was a surname. Let's get it real quick. Watch this. Look at this. Niger. Niger. Latin for black. Oh, okay. Zoom in. Niger. Latin for black. Look at this. It's the root word of nigger. Y'all see nigger right there? It's the same word. Nigger. Watch this. Nigger was literally, watch this. It was the surname of Simeon. Watch this. This is what it means. What it is the meaning of nigger or Niger in the Bible. The nickname Niger means black and refers to a dark complexion of what? What is that? African descent. Can we go back and read Acts 13 and 1, please?
Acts chapter 13, verse 1. Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called nigger.
So what was Simeon? What was Paul? What was the whole nation of Israel? Was Moses? What was Adam? God damn. We can close the book right now.
Drop the mic.
Hey, I knew he was just going to go to Christ and Revelations, but no, I ain't even going to go to Christ and Revelations. We're going to go somewhere else. Let's go to Songs of Solomon. I got to get that one. Can we go to Songs of Solomon, please? Let's go to Songs of Solomon, man. Let's go there. We're going to put an end to this right now. Yep.
Songs of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 1, and I'm going to drop down to verse 5. The Songs of Solomon, which is Solomon's.
So the song of, because people talk, well, that wasn't actually Solomon, that was actually a woman. No, that was Solomon that was writing in a female perspective, sort of like R&B writers write for women today. It says, where are you at? Songs of Solomon 1 and 1?
1 and 1.
That was 1 and 1. It says the Song of Solomon. So who wrote this? This is Solomon's song. To the left. That's Beyonce's song, right? But who wrote that? Neo wrote that. So it's the same thing with Solomon doing. He writing in a perspective right, of the female perspective. So men do on it, but Solomon wrote it. And what did he write? Read.
I am black but comely.
What did he say?
I am black but comely.
What verse you at?
Verse 5.
He had verse 5. He says, Solomon said, I am what?
Black but comely.
He said, so what does comely mean?
Beautiful.
Who was the first one to say they was black and beautiful? Solomon. This is the oldest reference we have. We went through the manuscripts. Give me a manuscript, brothers. No, yeah, but give me Aleppo, the Aleppo Codex. The Aleppo, remember we went through that? The Bible has the oldest manuscripts, right? Known to date, right? So what's the oldest reference of you black and beautiful? It's found in Songs of Solomon. You understand? So who was the first one recognized as black? Solomon was black. So if Solomon was black, what was David? And if David was black, all the way down to his sons, who was black? His sons. All the way to who? Christ. Christ come from the loins of who? There you go. So them goddamn Jews is lying their ass off. Job 9:24, full effect. Says they do what? Cover the face of the judges. You understand? If not, where and who is he? Is it the Arabic man? Arabic man didn't cover the face of the judgment. The goddamn Edomites. Nick Cannon, you a sucker for that, man. You should have read the Bible, brother.
Reading all them books.
That's the problem. I got all these texts and all. He got all them books and all. I'm about to go to Israel and learn from them. Are you an idiot? God damn, man. Huh? Was that new or old?
I mean, yeah, it
okay.
Because he had Mariah back there.
If it's new, goddamn.
He had to cover it.
He donated money. He donated money to a people that's a no people. Man, we unapologetically Jew. Go ahead.
Somebody read Revelations 2 and 9.
Read that. Can we pull that? 2 and 9. One of the brothers pull that. Revelations 2 and 9.
Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
They're the synagogue of Satan. Great precept, brother. Now, watch what the sin. Now, let's go back real quick and let's go back to Job 9:24 before I bring this out. Let's go to Job 9:24. Let's go back before I bring this out. Job 9:24. Let's go back and read that.
Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The earth is given to who?
The hand of the wicked.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Read.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
If not, where and who is he? He covered the faces of the judges. Let's skip down real quick. Let's go stay in 24 and shit, I'm on that same chapter. 2 and 9. No, Job. What is that? Let me see. I want 9:24. I want 9:21. That's what I want. 9:21. Read Job 9:21. Watch this.
Verse 21. Though I was perfect, yet would I not know my soul. I would despise my life.
You see that? So two things that Job is saying. Job is saying, for one, the wicked, they cover the faces of the judges. What does that mean? Can somebody give me the I got the charger right here. Let me plug this up.
Job, what?
Let me see. Where's the charger at? Is there a charger? Where's the charger, computer charger at? I know you gave it to me. Let me see.
Bear with us, family. Hold on. We're gonna get the charger before we go out. Online family, the water. Bear with us. Give us like a minute, real quick.
Yeah, let me see. Maybe I'll put it in here.
So, going back to what the brother was saying, right? I'll talk while he go get the charger. There's no way impossible. All right, is it anti-Semitic, right? You see all the names that he mentioned, right? Is it anti-Semitic when United States dropped bomb on the Iranians and the Iraqians? Is it not anti-Semitic on them? Ain't they Semitic people? Right? What about when the United States dropped bombs on them? Is that not anti-Semitic? Is it not? It's only anti-Semitic when you talk about the white Edomite fake Jews,
huh?
Which is biased and wicked. You know what I'm saying? It's wicked as hell, man. So y'all gotta see they banking on the fact that y'all not gonna read.
Huh?
See, they hate that we got this internet and we able to get the information instantaneous, man. That's what's killing them now.
Here we go. All right, perfect. Got it. All right. So let's read. So we see Job is saying that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right, Con? And then not only that, but then we're also seeing that he says, if I not do what? Read verse 21 again. Because they covered the faces of the judges. Read verse 21.
Verse 21. It says, though I was perfect, yet would I not know my soul, I would despise my life.
So what he's saying is, if I didn't know who I was, I would despise my life. What is that saying? Know your history. Know where you come from. If Nick Cannon knew where the hell he came from, he wouldn't even be tripping. But he's tripping if he would have known history. Look, so let's get some history. When did they cover the face of the judges? My brother brought it out. When did they do that? Let's see when they did that. Nope. They did it with this, the Renaissance period. They did it with this. Iconoclast. Y'all see that? This is a term that, hey, brothers, you gonna take a test on this. Write down iconoclast. This is a term you need to know. And I'm going to read the second definition, right? It says a destroyer of images used in religious worship. Now, this happened. Guess what period this happened in, brothers? This happened during a period known as the what? The Renaissance. What does Renaissance mean? Oh, here it is right here. Here's the renewal of art and literature, right? The renewal, so iconoclast is a destruction of any type of religious artifacts, right? Renaissance means the revival, of art and literature under the influence of classical models, right? In the 14th, 16th centuries. Now, this is important because this goes along with what? This is after, because when you look up pre-Renaissance is another word for Dark Ages. Y'all following me? Pre-Renaissance is another word for Dark Ages, which is another word for what? When the Moors control, or when colored people control what? Europe. And why the hell that got to be Dark Ages? But it says Renaissance, it means the revival, right? Now let's go back, right? Let's read this. The Renaissance was a period in Europe history making the transition from the Middle Ages or the Dark Ages, right? Making a transition to what? A transition of what? White people. Okay? And they covering, right? They cover, what did they do from the 15th to the 16th century, right? Or the 14th to the 16th century, give or take. What did they do? They went out and they whitewashed all of the images of who? Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. So check this out. Let's go to my archives. Let's deal with the images. Watch this. Now you can look up Russian icons, and you also can check out a book called Nature Knows No Color Lines. Now, these are some images. Let me get down. These are some images, pre-Renaissance images. Look at this brother right here. Look at this angel, right? What kind of complexion does that angel have? It's like a brown complexion. Look at the hair on this guy right here. When you look up pre-Renaissance images, this is what you're going to find. Look at this. Who is that? That's Christ. Look at the afro. This is all pre-Renaissance religious images. Look at this. Y'all see all the halos on the head, but look at the afros. Let's keep going. Look at this. This is in a catacomb. This is a catacomb. A catacomb is like underground bunkers where you could go take shelter, right? That's where our people would go take shelter and they would hide from like persecution. But look at the images in these What color is these image, these people? And you see that, you know that they're religious figures because you see the little halos behind their head. Well, what color are they? Look up here. That's black. Let's keep going. Brown in complexion. I want to keep going. Let's get this up so y'all can see this. It's the same one. Look, the afros right here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the dark. Now, I'm going to show you from this complexion, a brown skin complexion, to a straight Caucasian complexion. Look at this. You see these are angels right here. But what complexion are they? Brown. Look at this. Who is that? It's a brown skin man. His skin look like bronze, don't it? You know these are religious figures because you see the halo behind them. But what complexion are they? Look at this one. Who is that? Let me see if it tells you who it is. It don't tell you who this is, but you see the figure though, right? You see the afro? Does this mistakenly looks like a white man? Who is this? You know, y'all ever heard of the Black Madonna? Who is this? Y'all ever heard of the Black Madonna? I'm gonna let y'all look at this. Who is this supposed to be? What color is she? And look at him. Who is that? I know it's a little lag. Look at this one though. This look like Soul Brother right here. When it catch up, y'all gonna see. This is Soul Brother right here. Look at this. This look like a strong black man right here. Look at this. Look at the afro. You know how sometimes the black brothers be kind of balding in the front? Look like that, but look at his beard. These are all ancient figures pre-Renaissance. Oh, this is this Saint Nicholas, they say this is. Saint Nicholas, which where you get your saints from, they tell you, oh, the saints are all white people, white Catholic men. They get that from us. Because who are the saints? Do we got to get that precept? Can we pull that precept real quick? Let's get that precept. Who are the saints? Is it wrong to call yourself a saint? No. Who did they get that from? They stole they stole everything. So you know what Nick Cannon should have did? He should have pulled out pre-Renaissance images of biblical figures. Oh, well, damn, was I really that wrong? Pre-Renaissance, pre-iconoclasm, right? Read that.
Psalms chapter 148, verse 14. He also exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel.
Who are all his saints?
The children of Israel.
So is it wrong to call yourself saints, brothers? No. Exactly. We are the saints. Look at this brother right here. Look at him. All pre-Renaissance images. What color are they? Look at this one. This is the one I want to show y'all. Who is that? You was about to get thrown out the house. Look at this. When it catch up, who is that right there? Who is this? Who is this? This supposed to be who? You know why you can say that this is Yahweh Shai, because all the white man did was he took this image and made it white and gave him blue eyes and long stringy hair. You see long stringy hair right here? Look at this beard. This beard look natted a little bit. It look tattered. This beard look like wool. That all these dark images, pre-Renaissance images. Look at this. You see, look, what color did they color the angels? Now, hey, can I get that precept? Where's that precept at? Pull it, pull it, pull it. Look at this. Look at the angels. Yeah, pull it.
Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 7.
Let's see what the Bible say the angels look like. Read.
And their feet were straight feet. And the sole of their feet was like the sole of a cow's foot. And they sparkled like the color of burnished brass.
They sparkle like the color of what?
Burnished brass.
Wait, so even the angels black. Hey, look. Even the angels. So you know when they show, they got the white. It said even the angels was black. You see the angels right here? They got the pre-Renaissance era. They got it right. Now, I don't know if y'all caught that. This looked like a whole dread. Right here. A dread. You see this man right here? This gotta be, and you know, and look, watch this. This is an angelic picture. So these are angels, angelic beings. This gotta be who they depicted during that time as being the Father. Look at this. Why did they pre-Renaissance? But where are these images? Do you ever see these images in church? Now look at this one. This look like cousin Tay Tay and them. Look at this one when it come up. This look like Tay Tay and Buki and them. Look at this. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Who is that? So who's lying? So who's lying? Go ahead.
Somebody give me a perfect precept when you're talking about John 14:9. John 14:9.
14:9. Bring it up.
14:9.
John chapter 14, verse 9. Yahweh saith unto him, have I been so long time with you, and yet hast thou known me, Philip? He that hath seen me hath seen the Father. And how sayest thou then, show us the Father?
So there you go. Well, that was it. Like basically, if you see Yahweh Shai, you have seen the Father, Heavenly Father.
Absolutely.
So the Most High is black as well. You know
Absolutely. You can get that in Daniel. You can read that in Daniel. Right? The Ancient of Days. What color did he say these arms was like polished bread too? So look at this. But look at these images though. Look at these images of these black people. Pre-Renaissance. Now I want to go down a little bit, right? I'm gonna go down a little bit. All these black images, man. I could keep going. It's so many, but I want to show you. Look at this one. I gotta show y'all this one right here. This is supposed to be Mary right here, right? See these wise men right here when it catches up. And what color are they? Black. And these are all, you can look this up. Look up these images. All right. This is this is in a book called Russian Icons. So if you want the book, Russian Icons, and you also, we're going to get Nature Knows No Color Lines, because I want to show you what royalty looked like during the Dark Ages too. So y'all see this? Look at these three brothers right here. Russian Icons.
$1,000 now.
It's $1,000 now?
I heard something like that. I heard they went up on it because the team's coming out.
Man, yeah, here it is right here. Look, Russian Icons.
1,500.
It's 1,500.
Okay.
Russian Icons is 1,500. Now that lets you know something. A book 1,500. Hey, I'm gonna get that book though.
I heard the
Russian Icons.
I heard the brothers back in One West took the books out of the library and stole the books.
Hell yeah, that's a book worth stealing. Look at this. Nah, hell no. Hey, look at the afro on this brother right here. Look at the afro on this brother right here. Look at that. He got that curly. Yeah. They trying to hide this information. Look at this. Who is this supposed to be? This supposed to be Christ. Look at him. Black. Now look what he look like now. Look what the hell he look like now. He look like this right now. Watch this. Watch what he looks like now. Look at that. How the hell he came from all of that to this with the blue eyes? He was Michael Jackson, and then he turned into Michael. He was Michael Jackson with the fro, and then he turned into Michael Jackson with the nose. Look at this. Caesar Borgia, aka the Jesus you know today. Right? Y'all see that? Now let's go and read. Let's get Psalms 83 and 4. Psalms 83 and 4.
Book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 4. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom. and the Ishmaelites, the Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal.
So they said, come and do what? Let us cut them off from being a nation. Let me tell you y'all history during the Dark Ages. All right, watch this. I'm going to show y'all something. Y'all know this guy right here?
King James.
King James, right? Y'all see him? Now, this is an accurate depiction of King James because this is the same depiction that is depicted on the book that he wrote called the Basilicon Duran, which is a book which means kingly gift. And it was a book written to his son to teach him how to be a king. So when anybody tell you King James was homosexual, why would King James be a homosexual when he condemned homosexuality? King James was a wizard. Well, why would King James condemn wizardry? In his book, Basilicon Duran, he condemns all of that and tells his son, which is the next king, you can go check the book out, to be righteous in the commandments of God. Basilicon Duran. I'll get it for you. If somebody can get that spelling for me, but Basilicon Duran, it means kingly gift. All right. But depicted on that book is this image right here. Right now, what he looked like? Look like a brother. Now, you know the nickname of his son, right? His son's name was Charles Stewart. You know his nickname? No. His nickname was Black Boy. What? That's how dark his son was. They called his son Black Boy. That's how dark King James' son was. Didn't know that, huh? The Basilicon Duran. Check that book out. But this is an accurate depiction of King James. And if you look up his son was called Swarthy. All right. I don't know if he was the last one, but he was a part of the Moorish Empire. So that was during the time of the Dark Ages. King James ruled in the time of the Dark Ages.
So his son ruled too?
Yeah, son was a king too. Son was a ruler too. His son was described as swarthy in complexion. Swarthy means a dark complexion. Okay. So let's get some more. Look at Beethoven. Look at Mozart.
They black too?
Come.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Beethoven was a black man. Look at Beethoven. Look at Beethoven.
They got me messed up now.
Somebody look at Beethoven.
For real. They got me messed up.
Look at him.
These white people that did a whole lot now.
This is Mozart.
Wow.
Look.
Took his music.
Mozart.
Dang.
And Jake's like, man, I'm about to get into some classical now. I don't know, but I know he was.
How could he hear his music?
Oh. Now watch this. Now let's get some more. Let me get some more. Look, this the coat of arms. Black nobility. If you look this up, this is the coat of arms, right? You can look that up and look up black nobility, and it should come up, right? It should come up like royal seals of black people, right? That had a royal signet. Look at this. These images, like right here, will come up. Look at this. Images like this will come up. Look at this. Black royalty.
And those are Moors, right?
Yeah, these were Moors, right?
And Moors are
this is Annabelle, right? Her name is Annabelle. Moor means black, but Moors were a group of people that were Asiatic, right? They were Arabic nations, Semitic nations, and Jews, right? Black Jews, as I always pull out, and from Babylon to Timbuktu, we might have to pull it out, but they were also Jews. Let's pull it out real quick. Let's pull out the history real quick. What they asked.
Oh, that came later.
That came later, but you can't forget that Israel was not all the way in righteousness either. Israel, what you can't get confused is that Israel was not always in righteousness, because technically, technically they weren't even supposed to make images of the Creator, but they did anyway. Of the what? Of the Creator.
Well, yeah, like I said, that image though, can they hear us online?
They can hear you.
All right, brother, whoever answered that question, that image, those images came later when we was in wickedness, like he said. You got to think about around the time when we came into power, right? Around like 300 AD, this is several years after Christ, right? Now they're just depicting the holy religious people of that time, but nevertheless, we wasn't operating complete righteousness according to the commandments. Remember, Constantine had his influence during that time, and he already propagated that land. and contaminated their mind with Christianity. You see what I'm saying? So at this time, the Roman Empire was already Christianized. But, you know, he had to Christianize it because Christ was growing so much power at that time. But nevertheless, we still understood the people of the Bible, the people of the covenant were dark skinned. But we wasn't always operating in full, submission to the scriptures at that time.
Right. So basically, in layman terms, we were not righteous. Exactly. That's why we went back into captivity, because we were not righteous. So just because you're seeing images of Israelites does not mean we were righteous. That's why Esau came back. Remember, it goes back to what? Revelation 20. It was 1,000-year period. The dragon was chained up for 1,000 years. Y'all remember that? And for that 1,000-year period, we got a little break, but we wasn't doing right because we was intermingling with Africans and Arabs still. Right? So let's get this real quick. Let's read. Let's go from Babylon to Timbuktu. Let's get a couple real quick. All right. So let's get this from Babylon to Timbuktu. You can read. Yeah, let's read this one. Right here.
Oh, the highlighted part?
Yeah, highlighted.
Babylon to Timbuktu, page 113, second paragraph.
Mm-hmm.
Samuel Ibn Nadella lived from 933 to 1056. He started out as a grocer. His acquisition of knowledge in languages, mathematics, and philosophy was extraordinary because Samuel had a beautiful handwriting. He was appointed secretary of the Grand Viziers. In this position, he was able to put to good use his wisdom and knowledge. When the viziers died, Samuel succeeded him as advisors of the Moorish kings of Granada. On several occasions, he was appointed as head of the Moorish armies of Granada. Samuel Ibn Nadella was respected also in Jewish circles. The Jews of Granada elevated him to the position of Nagid, that is prince or leader of the Jews.
You see that? So Jews were among the Moors at that time. Okay, Jews were among the Moors. Now let's read this. This is during a time. This is during a time when, if you want to read it, right here. This is during the time when Queen Isabella came back into power. This is after the Dark Ages, and this is page 115.
Last paragraph.
Right.
All right. This is page 115, last paragraph. In order to satisfy Queen Isabella of Spain, King Manuel of Portugal propagated a royal decree expelling the Jews and Moors.
Expelling the Jews and who?
And Moors.
The Jews were among the Moors because the Jews that were in Spain helped the Jews and the Moors that were in Northern Africa get into that area. So the Jews were among the Moors. Go ahead.
So Moors are Jews or no?
Yes. Moor is like a term of status. It's like a fraternity. So you're a Moor, but you're a Jew, and I'm a Moor, but I'm an Arabic. It's not a race of people. Moor is not a race of people, like a literal race, its own. Moor just is a term of status at that time. So Moors consist of your African nations, your Arabic nations, and your Jews. They all came together. This is why nobility was looked up as religious text was noble, because they got that from the Jews. That's why when you look at the Moors and all the coat of arms and the Knights Templar and all of that, were originally black. They were Moors, but it's always based off of Christian base because they based it off of the scriptures, because they based it off of the Jewish customs or Jewish understanding, which our people weren't always right. You understand what I'm saying? So the Jews are Moors. The Jews were recognized as Moors in the Middle Ages, but the Arabs were Moors as well. Now, what happened was when we got taken down, the Arabs turned on us and the Africans turned on us. And that's why they sold us to the Caucasian men. Exactly. So, you know what? We can go from there. Let me see. I want to get one more page in from Babylon Timbuktu. Let's see. All right, look, I'm gonna read this one real quick. Look, So this is page 111 and from Babylon and Timbuktu, right? Okay. So it says the Arabs and Moor were known not only for their handcraft, but also for their science. Most of the knowledge of ancient Greece and Near East was known in Europe during the medieval period. The Arabs had come into close relationship with Greek and Persian culture. The Arabs did not destroy this culture. Instead, they brought it to North Africa. There were many famous Moorish and Hebrew scholars in southern Spain. The Black Jews, like the Arab and Moors, made a great contribution not only to the Afro-Asian civilization, right? Y'all know these terms now, right? But also to the European. The Jews in the East knew Greek and Syriac. They helped translate the works of the Greek philosophers into Arabic. In turn, these works were studied by the Arab-speaking Jews of North Africa and Spain and translated into Hebrew. The Black Jews of the Moorish kingdom of Spain translated these works into Latin language. And from Spain, the science of the Greeks and the Afro-Asian people were transmitted to Western Europe. These were all Black people. These were all Black. This is during the time when a white man was put up in a cave. This is when he was in the Caucasus Mountains. He was not ruling at this time. This is what you call the Dark Ages. This is when all rulership looked like, let me get back to the screen. This is when all rulership looked like this. Look like this. Look at this. Look at him. Black royalty. What's his name? Look at that. His name, portrait of what? Adolf. His name is Adolf. Adolf Ludwig. Playing chess in 1775. This was in 1775, originally of the Persian court. He was in the Persian court. This is in the court of Sweden. This is in Sweden. It's a Black brother.
What year does that say?
1775.
When did we go into slavery?
We went into slavery in 1619. We started going into slavery. That's when they started it. And it took them a time period, because remember, King James translated the Bible what year? 1611. Look, he translated the Bible in 1611. The slave trade started when? 1619. They just didn't randomly expel the kings. They had to do it over a process of time. They had to do it over war. But what they started doing was they started taking us, the less unfortunate first. Then they took down the royals. Then they took down the royals. And when they took down the royals, that's when Queen Isabella took down the royals. All right. Let's get this. It's another sculpture. Let's get this is Afro right here. This. Royalty. Straight Afro. Features look Negroid. Charles V, King of France, returns the sword of the high constable. All right. So this is Charles V, King of France, right? This was in 1338. But you see this brother right here? Look at his hair. Is it long and stringy? It's a little afro. Look at this. Let's get some more. Let's go down. It's someone I want to show you. Look at him. Look at him. Look at this brother. Look at this light-skinned brother with a little curly afro. Look, he was the Duke of Florence. He was a duke. This is in 1510 to 1537. Alessandro di Medici. You can go Black Pay to Tape. Look this man up, and this is him right here. It's a Black man. But they don't teach us this in school, do they? Teach us that. Alessandro, that's his name? Alessandro? Yeah, Alessandro. That sound like a black name. Huh? See that? Let's keep going down. Let's I messed up on accident. Hold on, let me show y'all a couple more. Let's keep going. Y'all see that? They were 10 trousers over here in America. I'm gonna have to do a lesson on that. Look at him. Look at this brother. That looked like the homie. That looked like the homie. Look at them. Holy Roman Emperor Charles V, 1500 to 1558. This is his name right here, Charles V. This is him right here. Look, he ruled during the time of the Holy Roman Empire. That's him right there. Why they don't show us this? They show us only royalty is white people. You see, remember they made a big mess because that little black chick married the white king. She not even black, but y'all know. Remember that? They're all the royals. Them motherfuckers ain't royals. They thieves. They not. We the royals. But see, it's Israel's fault because we taught their ass how to be back civilized. We should have left them in the caves. Israel always trying to help somebody, and then they. Look at this brother right here. Right. Cold. King Stephen Euros III. He was the king of Italy. Look at him. Look at her. Look now. Look at somebody auntie. This is her name. Dorothy. Let me see. Can y'all see that? Dorothy. Princess. Huh? Dorothy. Look, princess. She was the princess of Denmark and Duchess of Persia. She was the daughter of King Frederick I of Denmark and Anne of what is that? Brandenburg. Now, y'all notice that? Brandenburg? The bird. Where that name come from? It come from us. No, it's us. That's our name. Bilderberg, Steinberg, Bierstein. That's us. They took everything. Look, that's us. So Steinberg, all them, they took that name. Them Jewish names belong to us. They stole everything. Job 9. Look at him. Wow. Now, this is a cold one right here. You know why? Because this is your original Greek. Look, this is a Greek head. Silenos in 400 BC. This is what the Greeks originally looked like. This is 400 BC. This is before. Look at this. This is before 333 BC. This is before Alexander the Greek took over. This is how he looked, a black man. An Afro-Asiatic man. They stole everything, y'all. Now look at this brother. Look at this brother right here. Look at him. You see this man right here? You can't look at his eye. Red eyes, red tint. He got that mean. Look at his hair though. Warrior. Man, I can keep going on and on. Look at the coins. Look, don't ever dare say we ain't got our own money. Look at this. Elector Frederick III, the wise of Saxon, 1507. Look at this. Look at this brother. Got our own money. Now, guess who got these artifacts? What? Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. All of that. The Vatican, Europe. Look at these brothers. Look at these brothers. Who is this right here, y'all? That's King James. That's his coin. That's King James. This is King James. Look at him. Look at his features. Look at his nose. His hair. So Nick Cannon should have did this. What's up? No, this is the shortest. It's the shortest. You talking about under America? Under America, this is the shortest. Well, we've been lost for a long time. But as far as the captivity, who had us captive, America's the shortest for sure. It's only 400 years.
We've been in several captivities. I do know that.
We've been in several different captivities. I think. How long was Babylon? How long?
Yeah. No, this is probably one of the longest ones.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Wasn't Babylon? Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, no, Egypt was Egypt was in Egypt for 400 years. At 430. That's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Babylon was 70 years. Babylon was about 70.
Absolutely. I'm sorry.
Babylon was
Salakia. I correct myself. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, this is one of the longest ones.
Yeah, that's my bad.
This is almost 500 years.
Salakia, my fault. This was the longest captivity, Salakia, but we've been lost longer. Say that. We've been in and out of captivity since Babylon. Or shit. Yeah, since Babylon. So that's like a couple thousand years. But we've been in this captivity the longest, absolutely. So that's my bad. So this is the Holy Roman Empire, right? Maria of Austria, daughter of Charles V. That's a woman. Huh? Exactly. This is his daughter. You see that underbite? Y'all see that underbite? You know, black people known for underbite, you know, at times. Look at her though. Yep, it's a woman. So, you know, I can keep going on and on. Look at these brothers right here. Holy Roman Emperor Ferdinand I and his son Maximilian II, 1563. All right. So y'all got enough of that? Do I need to go down more? We good? Here's another coat of arms right here. I just want to show y'all this one. It's another coat of arms right here. All right. So this is when we ruled. All right. This is when we ruled. Here's a soldier right here. Look at this person. Look at him. Afro. Oh, he's a knight. He's a knight. All right. So yeah, so that'll be it. I mean, we could keep going on and on. So Nick Cannon should have pulled this out. Y'all ain't even know. Look at the coat of arms. Y'all not even look at this statue of a black what? Blackamoor. Holding a what? Habsburg. Coat of arms. Where that Berg name come from? Come from the Blackamoor. Come from us. All right. Saint Marcius. He was called a saint. Look at his coat of arm, though. I mean, look at his shield. I'm sorry. So, yeah, man, I keep going on and on. So y'all get the picture, right? I get the picture. So, like I said, man, let's get some more precepts. Let's end it with this one. Let's get Romans 9:26. So Nick Cannon, I hope this video can find Nick Cannon. All right. Let's read this.
Book of Romans chapter 9, verse 26. Or 27?
Yeah. Start. Let me see. Let me get there. 9. Start 26.
Verse 26. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people.
Where is it said that we not the Israelites? Where is it said that we not the people of God? And what it say, read?
There shall they be called the children of Israel. I mean, the children of the living power.
So where are we going to be called the children of the living power at? Right here. And you see that in the spirit of the Mashiach, all these celebrities coming out with the truth, and it can't be stopped. Just because they silence Nick Cannon, they cannot silence this truth. It's going to come out. We are the true royal people of the Bible. We are the Semitic people. We are not anti-Semitic because we are the true Afro-Asiatic Semitic Jew.
That's right.
All right. Exactly. All right. So that'll be it. Love y'all, family. Love y'all online. Hope y'all was edified. Shalom, family. Yeah, right here. Shalom, family.